We are in one of the oldest and sweetest shops in all of Istanbul. This is the home of Turkish Delight, or Lokum, as we call it here in Türkiye. This delicious, gummy, flavorful bundle of joy that all of us love to consume was actually created in this shop over 250 years ago. Now I'm here today with Leyla Celalian. She is a sixth generation confectioner, and she is the great granddaughter of the original Hacı Bekir, who made the Turkish Delight as famous as it is today. So Leyla, this is actually the shop that is the original shop 250 years ago. I mean, this is where the entire story began.
Yes, exactly. We're at the store where my great-grandfather started the business, here at this very shop. He used to produce Turkish delights and hard candies here and sell it in this shop to his customers.
Well, he was the head confectioner for the Sultan.
Yes,
he
was.
The candy maker for the entire palace, let's say. And at the same time, he's kind of accredited with being the father of Turkish Delight, or Lokum as we call it here. Everybody loved it, and still is today, maybe one of the most important and famous parts of our kitchen. How did this happen?
Actually, the oldest Turkish Delight recipe, the Turkish Delight used to be made with carob molasses and honey and flour. It was my great-grandfather who observed the innovations in food industry and learned about cornstarch and refined sugar at that time, and he replaced carob molasses and honey with refined sugar as sweetener, and he replaced cornstarch with flour to give its consistency. So with these two new ingredients being introduced, Turkish Delight gained a new consistency, new texture, and a new color actually. When it was made with carob molasses, it had a darker color, but with refined sugar, it's slightly lighter.
I know there's kind of like a myth or legend about Turkish Delight, or Lokum, and it goes, as far as I know, that the Sultan decides, I need to give them something very sweet, his harem, and beautiful to show them that I care about them, and he asked his confectioner, your grandfather, to come up with something, and that it became kind of a symbol of love after this. I think we eat it all the time, but it's extremely popular in celebration, no?
Exactly. I mean, every happy occasion in Turkey has they're associated with sweets or other Turkish desserts. So for every happy occasion, like engagement, childbirth, holidays, people serve Turkish sweets, Turkish candies to their guests.
So there's a lot of different candies here. Now, this is the original Lokum style, cut up small. How many flavors are there now of the original? I mean, there's probably an endless variety of flavor that you could actually create in them.
Yeah, that's true, but we're producing more than 30, including the seasonal ones we have.
Wow. And what's the most popular?
The most popular is the one with pistachio.
My favorite, covered with the coconut, or no?
No, no coconut, just with,
plain.
yeah, powdered sugar.
Well,
Rose is also popular, especially among tourists, because I think when you ask a Turkish people about what a Turkish delight is, 90% would say it's with pistachio, but if you ask a European, for example, they will say it's with rose.
So the lokum we talked about, but there's a lot of other stuff. The hard candies are called akide şekeri.
Exactly.
And akide is kind of a candy that has an interesting story as well.
Yeah.
And what would you like to tell me about that one?
Akide comes from the word akit. Akit means like, we can say deal. The Janissaries used to make the sweet when they made a deal with the Sultan to show their loyalty to him. So it was like, how
So
can
it's
I
like
say?
a symbol of loyalty. Of
Exactly, a
friendship,
symbol of loyalty.
Like we have a deal. Here's
Exactly.
a şekeri.
They used to pour them like in a coin shape, therefore it used to be
Like
called
money.
like money, like coin candy.
Oh, you should do that again.
Sometimes we do, but this way, I mean, it looks better and it's more convenient to produce it that way.
I love them. The other one I really wanted to know about, though, is the kestane şekeri. Now, this one, I have to open it up. I have to open it up
Sure.
because this happens to be my favorite. Chestnut candy. Yes, this is called Heaven in a small package. So this beauty is soaked in, well, it's boiled and then soaked in syrup,
Yep.
basically. It's very simple. Helva has kind of become a really traditional thing. Well, I mean, it's always been a traditional thing, but throughout the world now,
Yeah.
helva is kind of like a famous, I would say, in dessert because it's semi-healthy, let's say.
It's the rising star of desserts. When we think about Turkish desserts, we have, I mean, in Turkey, people usually eat it after they're having fish because it's believed that tahini inside helva helps you digest and get rid of a possible poisoning that can be caused by fish.
I love how
But
we
yeah.
have so many beautiful beliefs and then they turn out to be true. Sugar-coated almonds are kind of like something that is given out at like weddings and when babies are born. Like every candy kind of has its own little tradition. I just love these stories so much. And is there it being white being like, again, because it's a baby being born, being new, pure?
And same thing with a marriage because you
because
start a new chapter of your life. It symbolizes love. It's pure. So I think that's the reason why they're usually white.
So another very interesting, I would say candy-ish thing that we have is the losa şerbeti. And these are candy blocks, actually. I just want to show this to the camera. And this candy block kind of looks like soap, but it's not. Now, losa şerbeti is something that is traditionally served after the baby is born and your guests come to see the newborn baby. But it's made from candy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like cinnamony. How many flavors are in here? It's delicious.
More than 10 cinnamon, cloves, other traditional spices. Sometimes people, when they cook it, they add more spices too. I mean, you can do it that way, just by adding water. But sometimes people, they want to add more spices and more taste in it.
What's the red color from? What is the thing that makes it red?
It's beet.
Beet.
Yeah.
I had no idea. This is something that I really wanted to talk about because I see that you sell it in your shop.
And that's my job. I mean, we're selling happiness here. Nobody's buying sweets as an obligation. People, they come here just to be happy, to be happier, and to make their loved ones happy.
The candy that changed the culinary scene for all of the world, actually, is Turkish Delight, or Lokum, as we call it here in Türkiye. Lokum is one of the most important candies because it was the place where Turkish candy moved into the international arena when Europeans started to call this wonderful, bite-sized gummy candy Turkish Delight. Today, you can find Lokum shops all over Türkiye, and when you do, please make sure you try some of the new flavors. They have gotten very, very creative, and you can get everything from Lokum that is covered in the petals of roses to pistachios filled with just about anything that you could possibly imagine. This is one of the sweetest parts of the Turkish kitchen, only in Türkiye.
Baba,